Okay, let me share my screen. All right. Okay. Good evening, and welcome to today's edition of class. So we're still at the beginners level. So today we'll be taking list of crypto and blockchain technology. So more like crypto glossary. So we'll learn some crypto words and what they mean. We'll learn some crypto words and what they mean. So I urge you to pay attention and put your questions together after the class and paste them in the group. And I'm happy I'm getting stronger by the day, getting back on my feet. So we'll have much more time. I'll have more time for you guys. So the first word here. Okay, yesterday we handled the basics of crypto. What's crypto? Why is crypto here? Why do we have crypto today? What does it do for us? And then how to buy and sell on OKEx. See, I have tons of videos on how to buy and sell coins, like on my YouTube channel already. I'm very sure my YouTube channel will be crying already for because there are already lots of videos and all. So I will teach a lot of other sides of crypto and all that. So if you really want to get clarified about something, you can watch the video and then you can ask questions later. And of course, I can't keep. I think I have over 10 videos for beginners and all that. So today we'll be doing a list of more like crypto glossary. So the first word here is 10x. In this crypto space, you will hear a lot of 10x, 10x. What is 10x? Now 10x is when you make 10 times profit. Like when you make profit 10 times the amount you put in. For example, now Link or there is coin I bought. Yeah, Injectus, what's the name of that protocol? Injective protocol. I bought a coin less than $1, about $0.9 or so, and then I set my sell target at $3. And then today that coin is at $10. So for example now, if I had left the coin, put at $10, I would have made a 10x profit. That is 10 times the amount of money that I put in. So when you see 10x, you know that 10x means 10 times the amount. If you see 2x, it means 2 times the amount. If you see 3x, 4x, 5x, and all those things, that it means that just multiply the amount you put in by the number. That is what you have. So the next one is 51% attack. Now, in 51% attack, the how do I explain this now? Okay, the nodes, like yesterday I talked about nodes and how the blockchain is distributed and all that. Now on the blockchain now there are nodes and all. And I said yesterday that blockchain is decentralized in the sense that there's no single party controlling anything. So hope I want to be sure that you guys can hear me. Uh,
We can hear.
no. Okay, no, ma, you've not missed anything. Sorry, I was just checking.
Very clear.
Those are in class. Yeah, okay. All right, we have. All right, okay, let's continue. All right, 51% attack is on a normal day, you can't hack the blockchain. You cannot hack the blockchain because the control is very decentralized. The information on the blockchain is spread across different nodes. So even if you take over one part of one node, there are still millions of nodes out there. So the nodes replicate every information. So any node you find in node A, you still find in node B, you find node C. So even if you take node A, node B will still function like node A does not exist. So for you to be able to say you can hack the blockchain, you have to overpower the entire blockchain, 51% of the entire blockchain. hold of 51% of the entire blockchain. So that is 51% attack, which is impossible because you take over one part of the blockchain, the remaining parts act like you didn't exist, so you didn't do anything. So take it, and the more adoption is increasing and all that, the more it becomes even harder for you to do anything negative on the blockchain. So when you have a 51% attack, it means that the possibility of someone taking over the block, take control over the blocks of the blockchain, which means the person will take control of 51% of the blockchain. So, but you need to be able to do that. You will need lots of computing power. You will need lots and lots of computing power to do that, which is almost impossible. It only costs a lot of electricity trying to mine uh, Bitcoin or mine cryptos. So it's not percent attack because will cost whoever that will try it lots and lots of power. And that's lots and lots of money, which almost like the richest person might not even have. So next thing is address. Now, every coin, every cryptocurrency that is stored, remember I talked about yesterday that one of the things you should do when you're starting your crypto journey is to have a crypto wallet. And every crypto wallet has an address that is unique to each cryptocurrency. So for you to, that address has like your account number, the way you use your account number to collect money whenever you want to collect money from anyone. So each address, so whenever you want to make a deposit, you use an address, deposit cryptos from one wallet or from one exchange to the other. So that's what an address means. So next thing here is okay, add the short form for address. Now you hear a lot about algorithm and all. Algorithm has to do with all those plenty codes that is embedded in the blockchain. And then the next thing you hear, if you're in this space a lot, is altcoins. Now, altcoins are every other cryptocurrencies that are not, excuse me, altcoin is every cryptocurrency that is not Bitcoin. So they're called alternative coins to Bitcoin. Like they are alternatives to Bitcoin. So next one is taking a long position. What does it mean to take a long position? Now, I think I'll show you something. Let me show you what a long and short position is. Let me show you what a long and short position is. Now, when you're trading margin or leverage, like for example now, let's go to margin. You will see okay now because I don't have for this what do you call it OKEx, for me to trade margin, I will have to transfer funds from my funding account to margin account. But I hope you can see this. Now look at this place now. Buy long. If you go to sell, you will now see sell short. Now, when you're longing, a long position means you are predicting that a coin will go up. So when you say you're opening a long position, but this is for people that are trading margin or trading leverage or trading futures. When you're saying you want to go long, you're saying you are predicting that the price of a coin will go up. If you say you want to go short, open a short position, it means you're predicting that the price of that coin will drop, will go down. So that's long and short position. So we have alt markets. Alt markets are, where you buy, of course, buy and sell altcoins, which is available on every exchange. It's basically the same market, like just like on this OKEx now. You go to the market and you see the markets are the markets. So apart from Bitcoin that is here, every other coin is an altcoin. Okay. Currency link has dropped a bit. All right. Cover has been recovering. Wow. People have lost their money. Okay, so now next one is airdrop. Now remember I told you to get yourself two different emails. For one email should be for your trading, and the other one should be for airdrops. Now, airdrop is a marketing strategy that companies use to get more people aware of their cryptocurrency. If you notice, I showed you yesterday that there are over 8,000 cryptocurrencies in the market. So these 8,000 cryptocurrencies, most of them, when they were coming out, they did what we call airdrops, which means, just like the name sounds, airdrop, like dropping something from the air for people. So airdrops are free. All you have to do to earn free of kinds of those quantities of those cryptocurrencies is by going through some task. And now, if a company might decide to, let's just assume that ABA is the name of a coin, or let me just use an actual coin. Let's just use Link, for example. Let's just assume that now the founders of Link created Link today, and they made 1 million pieces of Link. Because they want more people to get into their Link, they might decide to dash out 100,000 pieces of Link to people. Of course, they'll just go out and give random people 100,000 Link. So they will not organize some tasks and say, okay, if you do this task now, you will qualify to get a piece of the 100,000 Link. So that thing, when you do the task, you will actually be qualified to get this thing. So just like what happened last year, Uniswap airdropped 400 uni to people, and that 400 uni was equal to $1,200 last year in September. So that's the power of airdrops. Now, of course, one of the reasons why you're told to create a new email address, because most of these airdrops are not really legit. Sometimes the legit ones are very few. So you don't expose your real email address to all these companies. That it's possible that some of them might not be legit. So that is what an airdrop is. So you will have an airdrop group. So you could join it and all that, so you don't miss out on some, because it's free. If anybody demands money from you for airdrops or say you should pay Ethereum for airdrops, please don't try to do that. Airdrops are free. The only thing to cost you is the activities you would do to qualify for those airdrops. So now AML, anti-money laundering laws. Yeah, these are laws that are created by different countries to guide and protect you, to guide and protect people from maybe crypto scams and all that. Then we have arbitrage. Arbitrage is a risk-free way to trade cryptocurrency, in the sense that yes, there's an app, there's a bot I want to introduce us to, but I'll do that subsequently. That bot, like you now that is trying to learn how to trade without actually investing first. That bot will really help you. It's a Telegram bot that can use and do demo trading and practice your trading well. Like you can practice your trading well. And in that demo trading, you can even get signals, you can get news. Like it's a full exchange with Jara in a Telegram. Like I spoke to the founder, the creator of the bot. That was ending of last year. So I'm supposed to schedule another meeting with them and all that. But their bot, Telegram bot, is really, really, really cool, because as a newbie in crypto, you might need it's something that you can use to practice how to trade. When you now get better at it, you can now enter into live trading that bot will really help you. And the bot has a lot of instruments that can really show you stuff. And then you can follow up news. You can let me show you the bot. Let me show you the bot. Let me show you the bot. Okay. Uh-huh. Now, this is the bot. It's a bot, but it's also a complete exchange. Like these are like you can get it's called Palmer bot. So you can get notifications about stuff. Now look at news. You can get news as it's happening in crypto. Now you can get seven information on 7 gainers and 7 losers. Like which coins are on profit. Well, IUST gave 240% profit. Interesting. They can see coins are on profit. Coins are lost in the last 24 hours. And then you can just click on these buttons here. So this is something, and if I was trying to explain, arbitrage opportunities. Now in this bot too, now you can know about arbitrage. What's arbitrage? Sometimes a token, a coin might be trading low on an exchange and be trading high on another exchange. Now if you look at this place, now you see these are different arbitrage opportunities. Like it's saying that Bitcoin is trading at there's a 40% difference between the price of Bitcoin on HitBTC and the price of Bitcoin on Binance Nano. So it means that if you withdraw, if you buy Bitcoin on HitBTC and sell it on Binance Nano, you have a chance of making 40% in profit as long as you do it within a particular space of time. So this bot can show you a lot of stuff, like a lot of stuff. Tips of the day, you can learn things here and you can practice your trading. Like now, you can use this trading button here and see, I'm in demo mode. Of course, you're going to use their live trading. Their live trading, you have to pay some fee, but at least you can use the demo mode to learn how to trade. Now, you see the information here. You can find out arbitrage opportunities. You can buy coin on exchange. Like for example, I click on buy now. See, it's bring out. It's going to help me buy coin at any market, whatever I want to do with the coin. So these are different exchanges I can buy markets with. I can buy coins with from, and that. So arbitrage opportunities is being able to buy low on an exchange and sell high on an exchange. But you used to know the price has to be worth it because the price is not much. We end up losing money on withdrawal fee and all that. So next thing is look at Ash Drake. Ash Drake, this one Ash Drake. It means that it's a situation whereby someone ends up losing all his money. Then ASIC means application specific integrated circuits. There's usually a type of miner that you can use to mine Bitcoin. As you can see, it's an ASIC miner. Now, ATH, I'm very sure you must have seen it today. Now, Ethereum hit all-time high today of 1,400. The last all-time high of Ethereum was 1,300 something, and today, if you see any places, if you see ATH anywhere, just know that it means all-time high, and then ATL means all-time low. So now, I'm very sure you must have seen. Okay, you just some of them just join the group, so sometimes in a signal, you might say, okay, get a bag of this coin. Maybe say, grab a bag of data. This has a kind of coin, or grab a bag of link. It means that you should buy a large quantity of that coin. So when you see someone is a bag holder, like me now, I'm a bag holder. I can hold a coin for, I've been holding a particular coin for 1 year. I'm a bag holder. So since someone is a bag holder, the person is willing to hold a coin, whatever happens, come high, lows, negative, good situations. So if you're a long-term holder, you're a bag holder. Now, next term we're looking at is bears. Bears there are two animals you see being used often in crypto. That is bears and bulls. Now, when someone say bears, you're talking about look at all this. Oh, wow! Are you serious? Excuse me. Look at all the this red now. Let's look at OKEx. OKEx just got least $4. Interesting. Now, everywhere is red. When everywhere is red, you know that the bears are in the market. When everywhere is green, you know that the bulls are in the market. So bears represent a bad market, bulls represent a good market. Let's just say, for example, now, let me start the coin, for example. This coin has a buyer card. Okay. Wow, our gold really went up. Please don't drop again, please. Okay. It went up a bit. Oh, 0.5. So this is our goal. These red candles represent bearish candles. Green candles represent bullish candles. So these two animals, you hear them a lot about them in crypto. So you know that whenever you hear bearish, you know that the market is going downwards. Whenever you hear bullish, you know the market is going upwards. So when they say so now, of course, you know what Bitcoin is. Bitcoin is first the currency, first digital open source decentralized digital currency created by Satoshi Nakamoto, and it has a limited supply of 21 million, and available supply right now is 18 million. So we're explain what blockchain is. Now, what is block reward? A block reward is take for example now, you're mining Bitcoin. The miners now, new Bitcoins are generated through mining. So these miners now, how do they mine? It's not your literal mining of trying to hit a dagger on a what they call it, on a rock, generate something, because this is a digital. They are not they're not physical. You can't touch them. So these miners, how do they mine? They mine by solving a very complicated mathematical algorithm. That's how they mine. So when they solve it, they'll be rewarded by what we call they're rewarded by some Bitcoin, quantity of Bitcoin. Now, let us use this for example, Bitcoin, for example, now. Before the halving I held last year, block reward was 12.5. Excuse me, let me drink water. A block reward was 12.5. But after the halving is a process whereby the quantity of a cryptocurrency that can be generated reduces by half. So the block reward was the reward that the miners get after solving the mathematics, complex mathematics. What is to come to them as the block reward was 12.5 Bitcoin. But after the halving, they started getting 6.25 Bitcoin. So that is a block reward. Block reward is the reward they get for solving a an algorithm, a complex mathematics when they generate new Bitcoin. So now, one thing, we'll get to that point. A very, very important part of technical analysis is resistance and support. Now, when you hear about, let me check, hope you guys don't have a question for me. Okay, Nancy, you're lost. You will still watch the video. You're not lost. I'm just explaining ABC of crypto. Like, there are words that you will come in contact with, and you might not understand what they mean. So try to take it gradually. Like, there are tons of words for us to learn, but we'll do that subsequently. And get used to it. So I'm trying to touch some what they call ABC of cryptocurrency, like glossary, words that you might encounter in your journey, your workout with crypto, so you understand what they mean. It's not a platform. It's not a platform. It's just a document where list of cryptocurrency words that you can get yourself acquainted with. So as I was explaining, BTC next support and BTC or resistance. Now, support means a buying point. Resistance means a selling point. Now, a resistance, why it's called a resistance is that it's like hitting a ceiling. It's like, let me show you, for example. Let's use this for example now. Now, if you look at this coin now, this particular coin now, for example, you notice that it got to this point. It moved from this place now. Just look at it, moved from here, then from the candle, a green candle, and went up. When it got to this point, this price now, before I continue, these candles are called Japanese candles. They represent time frames. We'll get to that subsequently. When it got up to here, it couldn't pass here again. It means it had hit a resistance point, and then it started dropping. Excuse me. And then it started dropping again. After it dropped, it then formed another candle formed again, and went up again, hit a resistance. So the resistance is the point whereby the price of a coin will get to, and it will be struggling to pass that particular price. If it doesn't pass that particular price, it will then drop. Now, at that resistance point, now people we are selling until it becomes oversold. Because oversold, the price of the coin will start dropping. So what we call a support level. Support level is where people can buy coins at the price at which where people can buy coins. So at that support level, if the price of the coin goes to support level, it cannot go further than that again. It's from that support level it can start going up. So a support level is a very good point to buy a coin and then sell off and all. So like I said, a red candle is a chance to buy a coin because that's bearish. But of course, it's not all red candles you buy at. And then green candle is you can take a profit at green candles. So now what does BTD mean? Okay, you can see sometimes you see BTC means abbreviation for Bitcoin or SBT. On BitNex, for example, which is an exchange for margin trading, Bitcoin is labeled as XBT. Now, BTD here means buy the dip. No matter what happens, never buy a coin when it's on profit. Never buy a coin when it's on profit. I talk about plenty profit, because 5% profit can be profit for someone. If I give a signal and the coin has hit the first take profit, please do not buy that coin again, because the coin might start retracing from there. So buy the dip. Always buy a coin when the price is low, not wait till already on profit. Now, I'll explain what bullish is, bulls. This is another this is, so we're saying that we're going to a bull market, or what we call an all season. A bull market is a period whereby coins are just on profits. Even if they go down a little, they don't really go down so much. And then next they gain their profits, they go down a little, and then so the bullish market whereby coins are on profit and the times of it's not being on profit is really, really low. So buy area or buy point, you see that I used to give you buy range. That's buy range or entry points, the range where you can buy a coin, and then take profits is where at the point where you can sell. If you hear buy below, it means you buy below a particular price. Now, a buy wall is a huge amount of buy orders at the current market price. Now look at this. Let me show you a buy wall, for example. Now look at, there are lots of, this is the buy, the red signifies selling, the green signifies buying. So this is your more like your order book, like a market book. These are people that are buying and selling right now. Buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling. This is not really showing the buy wall. Let's see if I can see. These are just orders. Right. When we enter this in finance, I will use that to show you buy wall. Let's show you a buy wall. So now, like I said, a candle. What's a candle? This is a typical example of a candle. Is a candle. Now, every part of this candle represents a time. If you look up here, these are time frames. Now, each means that each of these candles here represents a particular day and different times on that day. How the coin movements that particular day. Now, if you look at this is today. This last candle here is showing. This last candle here is showing today. It means that the coin opened up, like that tip part of the candle shows the is showing the of course the tip. Then you see the up part of the flat part, the top flat part shows at what price the coin started dropping from. Like I said, the red candle shows bearish. The red candle shows bearish, and that top part of the candle shows the price at which the coin started dropping before it then dropped to this price now that we're seeing it at is at 0.52 5251. So that's it. And then this whole candle shows you the movement in the past few hours. So from 10 p.m. now, a new candle will form, a new day, start calculating counting on that new day and all that. So next one is now when you say something is confirmed, when you buy a coin, you notice that if it's Luno or if you go what we call like Etascan or the blockchain explorer, you will see you can copy the address, the transaction ID or hash of that coin and paste it in the explorer, to show you whether the Of course, maybe when you bought the if you buy a coin now, let's just say if you bought a coin for someone, and then the coin has not reached you yet, you can copy the transaction ID and paste it in what we call the blockchain explorer or Etherscan. It will not tell you whether how many confirmations is remaining for the coin to get to you. If it's 1, if it's 2, if it's 3, depending on the confirmation needed for, because the blockchain needs to confirm that the coin is coming from a legit source and it will get to you. So as soon as it becomes confirmed, you see it becomes green, and then you find out that the coin has reached you. But sometimes the coin would have left the person sending it, but it has not reached you because it has not become fully confirmed on the blockchain network. Now, that's what we call consensus mechanism. So consensus mechanism, just like consensus means an agreement. Now, in crypto, there's so many consensus mechanisms. We're going to touch that. That we have proof of work consensus, proof of stake consensus, proof of authorities of consensus, and many of them. And each of them have a role they are playing in the crypto space. We'll get to that. Now, now what we'll call the app. The app means a decentralized application. Now, on your Trust Wallet, for example, now, every this they have the app session. This is the app session. This is the app session. In the app session, you can access decentralized applications. Now, these are different decentralized applications. Like now, these are new the apps. So you can only open the apps via the app browsers on the app wallets, like Trust Wallet. So you can only access decentralized exchanges and all that via the app browsers. So decentralized exchanges are an example of the apps. So okay, let's look at now. There's this. I'll address this, and we'll continue the rest of the crypto words later. I will call the yaw in cryptocurrency. No matter what I tell you, of course, you trust what I tell you. You should trust what I tell you to an extent. But also, it's also important that you do what we call the yaw, which is do your own research. Now, there's some person that I really like what they do. Someone like Femi. Femi is always doing his own personal research about crypto and taking advantage of it and making lots of, profits and all that. So you can do your own research, because most times what people are telling you are their own personal recommendation. They're telling you their own personal ideas, or after they've done their own research. So as I'm following this thing now, I don't really have a problem with you doing your own research and all that, and then come back with your questions. And no. So do your own research, because the market is very volatile and unpredictable sometimes. So your own research will help you to know that, to take your own fate into your own hands without waiting for somebody. So this is this for some cryptocurrency words. So I don't know, do you have any cryptocurrency words you want us to want me to explain before round up, or if you had any challenge today? Did you have any challenge today?
Yeah, I have a question.
All right. Okay, Nancy. Huge. Nancy,
Yeah.
what was the challenge? No, Huge. Sorry.
Yeah.
Let me attend to Nancy.
Okay.
Now, so what was your question? What was your challenge?
Sorry,
Nancy?
I'm here. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah. What was the challenge? Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good evening. The
Good
challenge, I don't
evening.
even know if it's from today or from yesterday. Like when you were explaining how to put in the limits on that chart, that's the buy and sell. I really don't get that part at all. Sorry, I joined late. Maybe that was why I didn't get what you were saying.
Yeah, but I think I shared the video to that last yesterday's class in the group.
Okay, I didn't
Yeah.
notice. Maybe I'll download it and watch. I didn't notice you sent it there, so maybe I'll just refer back
Uh,
to it then.
okay, so you should send me messages. I'm not even watching the messages. Please, those people should bear with me,
No,
or
no problem. No
yeah,
problem.
bear with me. So, okay, you mean like increasing the prices, bar? Like
Yes,
increasing
yes,
the
yes. I'm a bit
prices.
confused about it. Yes.
Let me let me just run through it more. Okay, let me just use this algo for
Okay,
example.
thank you. Okay.
Okay, let's just say for example now that you want to buy algo, you go to your algo, and then obviously maybe you what you deposited um into your what they call it OKEx is BTC. It means that Bitcoin is your currency you're going to use to do your trading to buy these coins. So you click on please don't mind the voice in the background. So you click on buy and you click on buy. So you just say yourself, just this is where you check. So you look at this place now, that's the market price.
Okay.
This is the market price. This is the
Okay.
market price as opposed to Satoshi and dollar value. I explained this Satoshi and dollar value in yesterday's video. So when you're watching it, you get it clearer. So you would see that the signal the signal will come in Satoshi value. That is this other one here.
Okay.
So let's just say I said you should buy the coin at 145 Satoshi, for example, at 145 Satoshi. Since you checked it now, instead of trying to struggle with trying to put the price yourself here, 145, you use market buy order. So you're saying that you want to buy this algo at this current market price. So you now put 100%. That is, you try to use everything you have in your balance. Let's just say you have $50 in your balance, and you use 20K or 10K or whatever. You now put 100%, or you have plenty money in your balance, and you want to use half of it.
Mm.
You have you might use 50% of what you have in your balance, so you can buy this coin, be able to buy another coin. If you want to use everything, click 100%, and then you now click buy algo. When you click buy, it will buy the algo for you. Then automatically, immediately you've bought your algo, come back here and set your sell target. Let's just say now the price now is at 145. You want to take your profit at 200. So this is when you now change the market sell order to limit sell order and edit it to 200. So you can make
Okay.
profit at 200. Yes, you now click
Okay.
100%. This time around, you want to sell everything you bought. You won't sell everything you bought at this price now, so that you will
Okay.
not make profit between 145. Yes. The price move from 145 to 200 start, you'll be on profit. So I convert back to Bitcoin for you after it has sold off when it hits that price. So as long as it has not reached 200 start yet, it will be showing here. It's showing in this place. In this place now, you'll be seeing it here.
Okay.
Because because that's not sold. As long as it sells off, it will live here and appear in your. You now come to. You must not know where you now click here. You click here, you now see. You go to your order history, and then you see the ones that sold off. Then these are open orders, the ones that have not sold off yet because they've not hit my price yet. So that's simply how to buy and set your sell target. So I don't, because it's possible that you might buy now and then go about your other activities and then come back there, find out that the price of the coin has reached the price you wanted to sell it at, and then it has come down. The price is not waiting for anybody. So because the market is very volatile, so it will go up and come down. So you're not to miss it out if you're busy or you're doing other things. Just when you buy, set your sell target. So it will sell off even if you're not there. That's how to buy and sell. Hope it's clearer now. Hope it's clearer.
Okay.
That's it.
It is. Thank you. Yes, I'm here. Yes.
Problem. Okay. All right. All right. Yes. Huge. I would send the Telegram demo. I'll send the Telegram demo to the group. How do I even get that? I'll send Telegram demo to the group so you can practice it. It's really helpful. I was going to do a video, a explanatory video for it also, or maybe organize a meeting with the founder and one of their marketing representatives so that you can talk to us more about it and how it's going to help you. That's the good part of it, is that you can easily access it from your Telegram account and you can maximize it and practice and do whatever, get update, news, opportunities, and all that from Telegram bots. And when you get better, you can use a real exchange or you can start to subscribe with them or anything to use their tools. So, you still want to ask your question, Huge?
That's the question I have.
All right. So I just remember to share the bots. Just play with it and all that. Get a better ad. But I think OKEx used to have OKEx activated the demo accounts too that I can practice with. If it's also still available, I will also show you that. OKEx also, I think it does have a demo account that you might be able to practice with too.
Okay.
With some funds inside. I'll check it and then if it's still available, I'll send it. They have to activate it for a particular contest that's held. That. So if it's still there, I'll show you how to access it and then you guys need to practice too.
Thank you very much.
All right, so we'll continue tomorrow. I hope some of the terminology makes sense now. If you encounter them, it won't sound so strange anymore. So we'll continue. We're just taking it small like this to get everything. So all right, now I'll make available the videos that I was recording for you guys to watch later, maybe tomorrow, or if you want to catch up on some things, for those that just joined later, you can watch them and ask your questions. Miss Aisha, hope you are following. Miss Aisha. Miss Aisha.
She's mute now.
Yeah, Shema, mute yourself so I can hear her. But it's fine though. Alright. Good night.